Chapter 4. When you get kicked in the rear, you know you're out in front. One of the prices of leadership is criticism. When spectators watch a race, where do they focus their attention? On the front runners. Few people pay close attention to the racers who are out of contention. Racers who are viewed as being out of the running are often ignored or dismissed. But when you're out front and ahead of the crowd, everything you do attracts attention. As a young leader, I wanted to be out front, and I enjoyed the praise of the people. However, I didn't want to put up with anybody's constructive criticism. Very quickly, I learned that I had unrealistic expectations. You don't get one without receiving the other. If you want to be a leader, you need to get used to criticism, because if you are successful, you will be criticized. Certain people will always find something to be unhappy about. And the way some people criticize others, you'd think they got paid for it. Being criticized can be very discouraging. One day when I was feeling down, I shared my weariness with criticism to a friend, and his response was enlightening. When you're getting discouraged as a leader, he said, think of Moses. He led 1 million complaining people for 40 years and never arrived where he was supposed to go. Moses faced a lot of complaints, criticism, and just plain whining. Some days, as a leader, I can sympathize with Moses. I bet if he had to do it all over again, he would have made a note to himself. Next time, don't tell Pharaoh to let all my people go. As a young leader, I soon learned that having an upfront position was certain to draw criticism, no matter who the leader was or what he did. So if you are automatically going to be criticized if you are a leader, what should you do? First, have a realistic view of yourself. That will lay a solid foundation for you to handle criticism successfully. Here's why. Many times when a leader is being criticized, it's really the leadership position that prompts the negative remarks, not the individual leader. You need to be able to separate the two, and you can do that only when you know yourself. If a criticism is directed at the position, don't take it personally and let it roll off of you. I have to admit that the majority of criticism that I have received over the years was directed more at me than at the position I held. Often people have tried to help me know myself, and the conversation usually began with the phrase, "I'm going to tell you something for your own good." I discovered that when they tell me something for my own good, they never seem to have anything good to tell me. However, I have also realized that what I need to hear most is what I want to hear least. From those conversations, I have learned much about myself, including the following. I am impatient. I am unrealistic about the time things take and how difficult the process is. I don't like to give a lot of effort to people's emotional issues. I overestimate the ability of others. I assume too much. I want to delegate responsibility too quickly. I want options, so many that I drive everyone crazy. I don't care for rules or restrictions. I determine my priorities quickly and expect others to have similar attitudes. And I process issues quickly and want to move on, even when other people can't or won't. Obviously, the things I have found out about myself are not flattering, yet those weaknesses are a reality. So the question is, what am I to do about it?